Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're tackling a question that's fundamental to building a secure financial future. How much should I actually be saving? We all hear rules like save 20% of your income, but is that the right number for you? The truth is, personal finance is just that personal. A one-size-fits-all rule doesn't account for your unique life, your goals, or your spending habits. So, instead of chasing an arbitrary percentage, we're going to build your savings target from the ground up, starting with what you actually spend. This method is empowering because it's based on your reality, not someone else's. Ready to gain some real clarity on your finances? Let's dive in. The first step is to become a financial detective and figure out exactly where your money is going. I know, tracking expenses can sound tedious, but trust me, this is the most powerful step you can take. For the next 30 days, your mission is to track every single dollar. Yes, every coffee, every subscription, every impulse buy. You can use a simple notebook, a spreadsheet, or one of the many great budgeting apps out there like Mint, YNAB, or Pocket Guard. The tool doesn't matter as much as the consistency. The goal here isn't to judge yourself or feel guilty about your spending. It's simply about gathering data. Think of it as collecting clues that will help us solve the mystery of your personal cash flow. So, commit to it for 1 month. It's a small investment of time that will pay huge dividends in financial clarity. Alright, 30 days have passed, and now you have a treasure trove of financial data. Let's start sorting through it. We're going to categorize your expenses into 3 main buckets: fixed, variable, and discretionary. First up, fixed expenses. These are the predictable, non-negotiable costs that hit your bank account around the same time each month. Think of your rent or mortgage payment, car loan, student loan payments, insurance premiums, and maybe your phone bill if you're on a fixed plan. These are the financial bedrock of your life. Go through your list and add up everything that falls into this category. This number represents your baseline cost of living, the amount you absolutely need to cover each month just to keep the lights on and a roof over your head. Write this total down. We'll call it your fixed total. Next, let's look at variable expenses. These are necessities, but the amount you spend can fluctuate from month to month. This category includes things like groceries, gasoline for your car, utilities like electricity and water, and household supplies. While you need these things, your choices can impact the cost. For example, cooking at home versus getting takeout, or being mindful of your electricity usage. Look at your 30-day tracking and add up all these costs. Since these can vary, it's helpful to look at a few months of bank statements if you can, to get a more accurate average. This total gives you a picture of your fluctuating, but still essential, monthly spending. Finally, we have the fun bucket, discretionary spending. This is everything else. It's the wants rather than the needs. This includes dining out, your morning latte, streaming service subscriptions, shopping for clothes, hobbies, entertainment, and travel. This is the area where your lifestyle choices are most reflected. Be honest with yourself as you categorize these expenses. Tally them all up. Seeing this number in black and white can be a real eye-opener. It's often much higher than people expect. This isn't about making you feel bad. It's about understanding your habits and identifying where you have the most flexibility to make changes if you want to. Now that we have our 3 totals fixed, variable, and discretionary, let's put them together. Add your fixed total, your variable total, and your discretionary total. This grand total is your actual, real-world monthly spending. This number is pure gold. It's not a guess. It's not an estimate. It's a data-backed reflection of your financial life. Take a moment to really look at this number. Compare it to your monthly take-home pay. The difference between your income and this total spending number to what you are currently saving or overspending each month. This is your starting point, your financial You Are Here map. With a clear picture of your spending, we can finally define your net savings. This isn't just the leftover money at the end of the month. True, intentional saving happens when you pay yourself first. Your net savings is the amount you proactively set aside before you get to your discretionary spending. This is the money that will build your emergency fund, fund your retirement, and help you reach your big financial goals like a down payment on a house. It's the portion of your income that's working for your future self. The goal of this whole exercise is to figure out how much this number can and should be. So, how do we determine your target net savings? We work backward. Take your monthly take-home income and subtract your fixed expenses and your essential variable expenses. The amount left over is what you have available for both discretionary spending and savings. This is your flexible fund. For example, if you take home $4,000, your fixed expenses are $1,500 and your essential variable costs are $500. You have $2,000 left in your flexible fund. Now, you get to decide how to allocate that $2,000 between your wants, discretionary spending, and your future savings. This is where your personal goals come into play. Do you want to build a 3 to 6 month emergency fund? Do you want to max out your retirement contributions? Are you saving for a big trip next year? Let's say your goal is to save $800 a month. From our example, you would allocate $800 from your $2,000 flexible fund directly to your savings account. This leaves you with $1,200 for all your discretionary spending for the month. Now you have a clear, realistic budget. You know you need to keep your wants under $1,200. This is so much more effective than vaguely trying to spend less. You've given your money a job and created a clear boundary. The real beauty of this bottom-up approach is that it puts you in the driver's seat. If you look at your numbers and realize you're not able to save as much as you'd like, you now know exactly where to look. Can you reduce your discretionary spending? Maybe cancel a few subscriptions you don't use or dine out one less time per week. Or perhaps you can find ways to lower your variable costs, like meal planning to reduce your grocery bill. You have the data to make informed decisions. You can see the direct trade-off. Spending less on wants today means you can put more towards your savings goals for tomorrow. It transforms budgeting from a restrictive chore into a strategic game where you are in control of the outcome. Remember, this isn't a one-time event. Your income, expenses, and goals will change over time. It's a great practice to review this process every 6 months or whenever you have a significant life change, like a new job, a move, or a change in family size. This keeps your savings plan relevant and aligned with your life. By grounding your savings target in the reality of your expenses, you create a sustainable plan that you can actually stick with. You've moved from guessing to knowing, from hoping to planning. This clarity is the key to building real, lasting wealth and achieving the financial freedom you deserve. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope this detailed breakdown helps you gain control over your finances and build a savings plan that truly works for you. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more practical financial tips. Let me know in the comments what your biggest takeaway was from this exercise. I'd love to hear from you. Until next time, take care and happy saving.